I ain't here for evil. I ain't come here for none of that, Lady Dimitri. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I came here to cut that cake. So what's it gonna be? I'm for the cut cake. I'm for the cake cutting. I was about to say cutting cake. It doesn't matter. I'm here for both. So all right. So check this out. Check this out. There's this gamer that's out there. I don't think I'm gonna put this make this as a video. I don't know if it's worth my while to make it as a video. But there's this gamer that's out there right now. His name is Samari. His name is Samari. And he has been collecting Famicom games for the past 20 years. 20 years. It's freaking crazy. 20 years. That's a long time. And he recently... Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. He has all 1,053 games for the Famicom. Freaking crazy. Because right now I'm trying to collect all the Game Boy games and the Switch games, and I'm far from being complete. And the Switch stuff, it's not even done. We got a couple more years of Switch, right? And same thing, Game Boy, they stopped making Game Boy games, but I'm like, I only like 30 Game Boy games. It's freaking crazy. But this guy has 1,053 games, and he just recently finished up his gaming collection. Let's think. He finished this collection with Snow Bros. The game cost him $665, and he's not one of those guys. He's not one of those guys that just buys the games and just put it on the shelf. No. It has to be a complete. It has to be a complete. So it's the box, the manual, the game. This is quite a bit. That's quite a bit of money. I think his most expensive game was $2,290. That's a lot of money. I think it was what it was, Battle Rush, and then he also did a Mobile Suit Gundam for $1,108. Excite Boxing, $935. What are you willing to do for a game? So like right now, I'm collecting Switch games. I have almost 100 Switch games. Don't tell my wife that I have that many, because she's gonna get upset and say, hey, why did you buy all those goddamn games? No, don't tell her that. All right, I'm close to 100, okay? And I'm finding it to be hard. It's difficult. Same thing collecting Amiibo. I think those are the three of another one of the things that I like to collect. So that's three things: Game Boy games, Amiibo, and Nintendo Switch games. And guys, that crap is hard, because you got to find the retro store, you got to go on eBay, you got to hunt. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do in order to be successful in looking for these games. I think you'd be better. I think you'd be better off trying to find PlayStation 2 games and getting that collection. You can find the PlayStation 2 collection, I would say, within 5 years. Within 5 years, you can complete the PlayStation 2 collection. There's a lot of games out there that are really expensive, but they're not super hard to find. But Nintendo, Famicom, that type of stuff, those games are going to be a pretty penny, because everybody thinks their games are valuable, right? For example, there was a Super Mario game that sold for over $1,000. It's the original Super Mario, but it was in box. I'm like, yo, why would you sell it that much? Right now, the PlayStation games are selling for $5, $10 a piece. You can get a pretty daggone good PlayStation collection. Same thing with Game Boy. Game Boy, it's not as bad, but it's still bad depending on what you're trying to get. Like for example, the original Mario game, it sells between $8 and $20 depending on where you're at. If you're trying to get everything in case, good luck with that. It's going to be pretty expensive. But if you get it out of case, it's not going to be that bad. But again, this guy Samari, he bought everything in case with instruction manual. That's freaking amazing. I think that's one of the good things about the Nintendo Switch. There's no instruction manual. Just make sure you keep the case, which I have been doing. I just take the game and put it in this little pouch. Put it in a little pouch. pouch. Put in a little pouch for that. Do I have it around here? No, here it is. I have this little pouch for my Switch games. Like, this pouch is all the way full. I need to fill up another pouch. Again, don't tell my wife that I keep on buying Switch games. But I put it in the pouch, and if I really want to start selling for a profit, I'll put it back in the case there and, you know, do a thing. But yeah, tell me, what games are you guys collecting? Are you guys collecting Nintendo Switch games? Are you collecting Game Boy games? What are you collecting right now? Tell me in the comments below what you're collecting. Tell me how you feel about this guy, Samari, collecting all 1,000, what? Let me see again. 1,053 games for the Famicom. That's freaking amazing. Tell me how you feel in the comments below, and I will come back to your comments at a reasonable time. I'll answer. I'll talk to you. Who knows? Who knows? Now back over here to you guys over in Twitch land. Relic hunting is very serious. Hey, you made it this far. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video right here. Also, follow me on my social media platforms that I have there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even Twitch. MD Soul, everything. Thanks. Have a good one, y'all.